Hey everyone, welcome to Princess Gay. I'm your host Connie, and today we are counting down my top 10 most anticipated films of 2023. So this is actually a list I wasn't originally going to do, but multiple people had asked me if I was going to do it, and it's like, okay, apparently there's a demand for this. Um, I just didn't see the point in doing this, especially since so many movies were not like known about yet or whatnot. There's going to be a lot of movies that we're going to find out that are coming out this year as the year goes on and everything. So it's like it's a little early to say. The only ones like we'll really know that far ahead of time are the ones that are like the big blockbusters that have had big reveals and everything, and we've known were coming like for years now, basically. Um, but yeah, we're gonna count these down. Um, and this is going to be from 10 to 1. And we're not doing this via a redirect because some of these don't have trailers and all yet, so I'm just going to show the posters and give a brief reason why I'm uh, anticipating them. Now, there were some that didn't make the list. There were a few movies that I am interested in that just weren't, that just didn't make the top 10. So a few honorable mentions to start. These won't have posters or anything, but the honorable mentions are Cocaine Bear, which just looks absolutely ridiculous, but kind of fun in that regard. Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, which it's so stupid, it's gotta be fun. And Dungeons and Dragons Honor Among Thieves, which is the only one of those three honorable mentions that actually feels like it's going to be that it could be a legitimately good movie rather than ironically good. Um, and it's like the cast and the concept, it all looks pretty good. Plus the trailer that was already released looks pretty good. But now we'll get into our top 10. So, to bring this up, we start with number 10, Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. And now, not all of these posters may be real. They're just the ones I found quickly on Google Images. Some of them might be concept posters. So, yeah. I don't know if all the dates on them are exactly correct either. But yeah. So Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. This could have been higher, but the last movie, Ant-Man and the Wasp, was bad. Like, it really was not good. The first Ant-Man was pretty good, but Ant-Man and the Wasp was bad. And so my expectations are a little low going into this. They just admittedly are. This could end up being really good, though. It's possible. I don't feel like it's going to be like a Guardians of the Galaxy kind of thing where it's just like, oh no, this isn't good at all. I think this has a possibility of being good, but we'll just have to see. We'll have to give it a chance and find out. Moving on, though, number 9. I actually have to highlight that window. Number 9 is 65. So this is an interesting movie. I saw the trailer for this just kind of randomly. Um, I'm not going to go too much into it, into what the plot is and everything. You can see some stuff from the poster. I wish they had kept a lot more about it secret. Because the trailer starts off like you don't know what's going on, but then once it reveals it ruins the surprise. If they had kept the actual secret a secret, it could have been fantastic. And that doesn't mean the movie won't be good, but that would have been such a great surprise. And I just feel they ruined it by revealing what it's actually about, you know? Um, but it still looks pretty good, and I'm definitely very interested to see it. Number 8 is Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. Here's an unpopular opinion. I don't think the Crystal Skull was as bad as everyone says. Now, it was definitely the weakest of the Indiana Jones films, of the previous ones, but I don't think it was anywhere near as bad as everyone likes to pretend it was. Um, and honestly, I haven't had a reason to not be excited about this. I enjoy the Indiana Jones movies, and I only saw them semi like recently, like within the last decade. Um, because I only saw them after graduating high school. I never saw them before that. So they're newer to me than they are for a lot of people. And I like them. I enjoy them. Yes, I enjoyed Crystal Skull. Deal with it. But I have no reason to not be excited about it. It seems good. It seems fun. It seems like it's, from the trailer we got, seems like it's going to be a great time. So, yeah. But number seven, yeah, number seven would be next, is Blue Beetle. This one I am really excited for. Just from the set images that have been released and everything, I can't wait for a trailer because it looks like it's going to be pretty damn good. The suit looks amazing, and I can't wait to see to see this actor who's portraying Jaime in action. He seems like he's going to be great for the role. I'm not like hugely knowledgeable about Blue Beetle compared to other heroes, but I know enough to be excited. Number six is Shazam! Fury of the Gods. Yes, a lot of these are superhero ones. Sue me, I like superhero movies. And the first Shazam movie was actually fantastic. It was surprisingly good. I didn't expect a huge amount from it. I was expecting to kind of be a little weak, but it actually really surprised me. It was a lot better than I could have ever expected. And I have a lot of hopes for this. I assume, with what we found out, that it's going to follow in the footsteps of its predecessor, rather than that terrible Black Adam film. But yeah, it's like, from everything I've seen of it so far, I have no reason to doubt it. It looks fantastic. I truly believe that it will live up to its to the first one. So number five is Scream 6. You guys know I'm a big Scream fan. I make no secret of this. We did Scream 5 for the Halloween special. So, of course I'm excited for Scream 6. Plus, it's going to be in New York, apparently, this time, instead of the normal setting. And it's going to follow the continuity of the last one, which means we're going to have the sisters back. I'm very much interested to see where this goes and what they're going to do with it. The little teaser we got was very interesting, seeing Ghostface on the subway and all. I'm very excited for this one, especially after how good the last one was. Like I believe I said it in the reaction itself, that it was the best one since the original, which is huge praise, honestly. But next up, oh God, what number are we on? I'm really bad with that. That was 5. Okay, so we're on 4. I'm really bad with that because I have them labeled differently in the folder. So number 4, and sorry for this one being so small. A couple of them I found smaller files for. I can try to zoom in a little here. But number 4 is Knock at the Cabin, the new M. Night Shyamalan film. This one I am actually very excited for. The last M. Night Shyamalan movie, which was, oh God, what was it called? It was the one with the beach and the time loop and everything. I can't remember what it was called. But I actually thought it was good. I genuinely did. Like, was it stupid? Oh, yeah, of course, it's M. Night Shyamalan. But was it stupid in a good way? Yeah. It was enjoyable as fuck. Old, that's what it was called. This one I saw the trailer for, and right when I saw the trailer, it's like, I'm in. Let's do this. Fucking bring it to me now. This looks amazing. So without giving too much away, this movie stars a gay couple, 2 dads, and their daughter, who you see here. It also has Batista and Rupert Grint in it. Dave Batista, who was recently in Glass Onion, And Rupert Grint, known for the Harry Potter films, but has been in various other things as well. Um, and it's like, oh, okay, that's fun. But if you've seen the trailer, it looks really good. The plot sounds really fucking interesting, and you know it's M Night Shyamalan, so it's gonna be twisty as hell. It looks really good. So that is without question, like without even hesitation, my number four spot. But moving on, my number three. So here we get into the top three most anticipated of the year. Number three is Barbie. I don't give a fucking shit. I am really fucking hyped over this. Like, I grew up with Barbie movies and all the animated straight to video Barbie movies. Me and my sister would watch them. I grew up, like, yes, I played with Barbies and all. Because the thing is, even before I realized I was a girl, it's like there were very much hints that looking back on it, it's like, oh yeah. Like, I grew up watching Sailor Moon, playing with Barbies. It's like I always wanted to wear dresses and everything. It's like I was always a girl. It's like it just took me way too long to realize it because of, conditioning and everything from my parents and other things around me. But not going to get into that whole can of worms today. But I was always, I always enjoyed the Barbie stuff. And I even met one of the VAs of Barbie, Kelly Sheridan, because she's also an MLP. I met her at a Brony convention. But when this movie was first announced, I was like, oh yeah, I'm excited for this. And then we started to get more info drip fed to us. We found out cast, and then we finally got the first teaser trailer. And oh my god, when I saw that trailer, I geeked the fuck out. It's like, this looks amazing. Like, genuinely good. It looks fun. It looks self-aware. It's so goofy. Like, the trailer was ripping off 2001: A Space Odyssey. It's like, this is fantastic. Everything about this looks amazing. I am 100% sold. Like, out of all the movies on this list, I think even above number 2 and 1, even though I'm more excited for those overall, this is the one I want to see in theaters the most. Like, if I can only see one of the movies on this list in theaters, it has to be this one. It's the one that, like, this, I want the full experience with this film. I am super hyped about it. I don't give a shit what anyone says. But now we come to our runner-up. My number 2 slot for my most anticipated films of the year is The Marvels. No fucking surprise. Also, ignore the date that it shows on there. This is like, I guess that was the original date before it was pushed back. No fucking surprise here. I love the first Captain Marvel movie. I've never understood the hate for it. A lot of the hate comes down to sexism and shit, which is very apparent in a lot of people's comments and videos, and some people are still hammering on about that now, even years after the first movie's release. But I loved it. I thought it was fantastic. I've even seen it again recently, and yeah, it's still good. Brie Larson is still fantastic as Captain Marvel, as Carol. We got everyone else in it who does a great job as well. I love the plot. I love the humor. I love the kind of retro feel to it because of when it takes place. I think it's just genuinely fantastic. I think it's a genuinely great film. And so, of course, I was going to be excited about a sequel. But then they're also adding in God, her name is escaping me. Is it Maria Rambeau, or is it Maria's daughter? It's Maria or Monica. I want to say it's Monica. Either way, Miss Rambeau. They're adding in her after she got her powers during the events of WandaVision. She's joining the team. And on top of it, we're getting Kamala Khan. Like, the Carol Danvers fangirl, Miss Marvel, the best MCU series of this past year, in my opinion. Okay, maybe not the best, but my personal favorite. I think, like, Falcon and the Winter Soldier's better. But I would say Miss Marvel is my personal favorite. It just did everything for me that just hit the right notes. Falcon and the Winter Soldier is much better still, but not that you know what I mean. There's a difference between something just being good and something being my favorite. But yeah, it's like I loved Miss Marvel. I love Kamala. I love Iman Vellani as Kamala. It's just like I'm so excited for her to actually meet Carol. And plus, the ending of the Miss Marvel series, the post credits, kind of ties into this movie, and I'm excited to find out what the fuck is happening. um, it's gonna be so good. I am so excited for it. I can't wait for a trailer. I might react to that like on the channel, which is something I don't usually do. I don't do trailer reactions much. But that leads into what is my number one most anticipated film of 2023, based on what we know is coming out and everything so far. Well, it shouldn't really be a surprise to anyone. Across the Spider-Verse. This is another one that unfortunately the poster is just too small for. The one that of the file size I got. Also, this is in a different language. I that was completely unintentional, but whatever. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. The first movie is my favorite superhero movie of all time. And while No Way Home is like really close, and I've kind of debated over in my head like which one I like a little more, I think it's pretty clear I like Into the Spider-Verse a little more. No Way Home is fantastic, and I still think it definitely deserves the number 2 spot, but the first Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse is my favorite superhero movie, period. And so it's like we're getting a sequel with another sequel coming next year as well. We've seen a trailer already. We've gotten this info. It's like, how can you not be hyped over this movie? Like, everyone's talking about this. This has a very huge potential, very easy potential of being movie of the year. It's like people are going to talk about Oppenheimer and stuff, but for me, this is my Oppenheimer. This is the big one for me. Oppenheimer's not even on this list. It wasn't even an honorable mention for me. I'm vaguely interested in that, but it's not like really interested. But yeah, this is the big one. After how good the first one is, after how many times I've seen it, like God, since the first movie came out, I've probably seen it probably 2 to 3 dozen times. I'm not even kidding you. No hyperbole. I have seen it that much. Because I love it that much. And yeah, whether I've watched it alone or watched it with a multitude of reactions and whatnot, it's like there's even some reactions I've watched multiple times just to watch them and just to watch the movie again. It's that good. So this is definitely my most anticipated movie of 2023. But I would love to hear your choices. So tell me in the comments below, what movies coming out this year are you excited for? Excuse me. Sorry for the little bit of a hiccup there. What are you excited for coming out this year? Let me know down below. And what do you think of my choices? I know some unconventional choices, but still. Let me know. And for now, I'm Connie and I'm signing off. See y'all next time.